Don't you just love at the beginning of the year when all these videos start to pop up talking about the things that people used to wear the year before that they definitely should not wear in the coming year? All the pieces that they used to say, this is a must-have piece. You need to have this in your wardrobe if you're going to be fashionable and cool. All of a sudden, those things are not fashionable and cool anymore, all in the span of just a couple months. This is the story of trend following and trend hopping. Something becomes fashionable and in vogue one year, and in the space of a couple months, they are not fashionable anymore. Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time. My name is Terry, and I make videos about personal style and simple wardrobes. In today's video, I am going to share 3 reasons why dedicated trend following may be a problem for Christians. Knowing about current clothing styles is not inherently wrong. The problem is each year widens the gap between contemporary fashion and what's really and truly appropriate for Christians. Current culture emphasizes pride through designer labels and social status, for instance, sensuality through exposure of different body parts, and excess through consumerism, which directly conflicts with what the Bible teaches and with Christ-like values. I truly believe that what we wear is a reflection of our heart condition. All sincere believers really want to reflect God's values in their inner and in their outer person. So that leads me to reason number 1. It may conflict with biblical principles of good stewardship. And this has to do with stewardship of both your time and of your finances. It takes up so much time to keep track of what is trending, what is not trending, and to repeat it all over again in just a few months. You spend so much time shopping because you are constantly buying new pieces to replace things that have gone out of fashion. It takes up time you could focus on the truly important things in your life. Not only that, but trend following takes a toll on your finances. It's a never-ending cycle of buying clothing and overspending. It leads to consumerism, which is the opposite of good stewardship. That leads me to reason number 2. It may conflict with biblical principles of modesty. Modern trends often expose or highlight different sensual parts of the body and promote dressing in a way that draws truly unnecessary attention to yourself. Modern trends tend to not reflect the real inner heart work that is happening in a believer. You are already beautiful and complete as you are, but that is not the message that trends send. This directly conflicts with biblical values and how believers are called to dress. And that leads me to reason number 3. It may conflict with the biblical values of focusing on your inner beauty. I believe a neat and pleasant appearance is very honoring to God. But trends intently focus on the outward appearance. 1 Samuel 16:7 says, God looks at the heart and not on the outward appearance. We should spend much more time focused on cultivating and developing our inner self and on our heart work than we do on our outer appearance. The outward focus of trends directly conflicts with this in the life of a believer. Ultimately, trend following encourages conformity to the world rather than focusing on spiritual growth and on things of God. Romans 12:2 says, "Do not conform to the customs of this world." Trend following encourages conformity to what culture believes and to what culture says. So, what's the solution? How do you dress in a way that keeps your eyes off of the world? How do you dress in a way that reflects and honors Jesus? The solution is personal style. Trends are fleeting, but personal style lasts forever. Personal style allows you to dress nicely according to your own body and according to what you like, not how trends and the world tells you that you should dress. Personal style helps you steward your time and your finances well, which we are called to as believers. You are able to focus on the truly important things in your life. On top of that, simplifying your wardrobe adds even more time and money-saving benefits. So in closing, I invite you to ask yourself these two questions. Do the clothes I wear reflect the biblical values that I want to live by? Do I look more like Christ, or do I look more like the world? So I encourage you to explore and define your personal style, and I encourage you to keep your eyes on Christ and on the things that He has called you to. Thank you for watching. I hope you got some good food for thought. I hope you were encouraged, and I hope you were inspired. I will see you again in my next video. Bye-bye.